Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. This video is actually to show you how to actually do the 2.4 spektrum antenna mod on your airtronics m11. Now this does work the same way with the airtronics 2.4 module too, if you just want to convert it and do the antenna mod on it too. So it's actually very simple. A lot of guys are like worried, oh, you know, whatever, but it's very simple. And actually, when you take apart the radio, it's like next to nothing. So first things first, we will take apart the radio. Now this radio has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. 2 little Phillips on the top here, and then there's each of these corners have an Allen driver. You need a 5/64th driver and for the 4 screws. Now 3 of the screws are actually covered by little rubber bumpers. These little guys right here. You just have to peel them off. Just make sure, just take your time so you don't rip the tabs off, and you take all 3 off, and then you take your Allen driver, take the 3 out, and then it just pops right off like that. Very simple. That's all you do. You're done taking it apart. Now the next step you have to do on this is actually the antenna tunnel. You actually have to Dremel this out a little bit, clean it up, so it's actually so the spektrum aerial will actually sit flat inside of it. Very simple. You just gotta clean it right out so it's just nice and flat. I don't know if you can actually really see how well it is on this, but yeah, you just Dremel it out just to the side so the antenna will fit. Once you got that done, you test fit it. I guess I should show you how to take apart the little module first. Here's the module. 4 screws, real simple. Take off the screws, lift up the top. The wire is actually connected with a little plug. Just slowly peel it off. It pops right off. Some guys think you actually have to take the antenna right out of the wire right out of the antenna piece, but you don't. You don't do that at all. Next step you have to do is take a little flathead screwdriver and just push right on the larger side of the antenna. There's these 2 tabs. You just push on the larger side until it pushes down out of the thing. Pops right in. Once it's popped out, that's it, you're done. Put that to the side. Now there's a little gray button thing, don't lose it because that's part of the thing. Take the actual board right out of the casing, and the next thing you have to do is on the side of the case, as you can see, you have to drill a little hole. Now you gotta make sure the hole is big enough that the little socket on the antenna will fit in it, as you see, because that's how you're going to reattach the antenna. So you just stick this in it, and as you can tell, I don't know if you can see it, see the little hole, it clears and thing. So when you put the antenna through it, you can actually plug it back into the socket. So then you can actually put the little button extension and this back on. Now when I do this mod, I'll usually just take this and cut it right off and make it so it's flat, and then I put a big red LED that sticks out of here, and then I just attach it to this LED. You have to take this little tube off of it and then like desolder the antenna and everything else and go that way. This way it has a clean work, or you can just use a little cover. I don't have the one that I had on here access to me right now, but oh yes I do. You can just use like a little glow plug cover or something like that and just stick it over top of it, and that'll keep stuff out of it. You can do it that way. So the next thing you're going to do, you'll need the controller again, is then you have to actually slide the antenna in. Now you gotta work it in. It's a little tight, but you slide it in and you pull on it until it sits in there like that. Once it's in there, you take your aerial, just slide it through the slot on the side so it's like sticks up like this. As you can see, there's a little wire, real simple to do. And then you just take the case and you slide it through the notch. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you slide it through this notch, not the notch, not this notch, this notch. Once you don't slide it through here because that's where the contact pins come out. So you make sure you slide it through the first notch. So you slide it through like that. Slide this in. And you just close this up. Oh, wait. It's a little snug. Might be a little snug, but... Oh, sorry. There's a shrink tube on this one. You don't need a shrink tube at all or anything like that. Oh, yeah, before I forget. I always forget to show this part too. You're going to have to do it the same thing on this one too. You got to Dremel it all out so it actually clears the antenna. Because if you don't, it won't work too well. And then do the thing like I said. Okay, so it just goes in like that. I'm not actually going to reassemble it because I actually took this module out of this radio because I didn't want the standard Spektrum one on it. And you're going to slowly put this. It's all plugged in. Then you're going to put your top back on. And you're going to slowly slide this down. And that's it, you're done. It's just that simple. It's not hard to do at all. Just make sure everything, when you Dremel it out, everything clears really well, or you're going to have a hard time with it. So it's that simple. Alrighty guys, I hope that helped you out and everything else, because a lot of guys get other people to do it and everything because they're not comfortable with it, but it's that simple. Really, really, really simple. The only real issue you're gonna really have is this little thing here. Like some guys keep it in there, but honestly, I would take it out because it'll make things clear a lot easier, and you'll have a lot more room. So it's just these 3 screws. Just pop this thing out and just leave the one in there. Just put this screw back on because there's a little metal tab that contacts for the antenna. Just put that back on. But other than that, it's that simple to do. I hope this video helped you. So if so, make some comments or whatever, or send me a message if you have a different radio or something like that you would like to see done with some kind of alteration or whatever. And I'll see what I can do for you. Alright guys, thanks for watching.